At what point do you think skill stops becoming a factor in games like, let's use 40k or Middle-earth as examples? Like, let's take the best player in the world. I don't know who that is. Me. And put them against the worst player in the world, Josty.
That wasn't planned.
And you let Josty roll, I don't know, 50% more sixes than me.
Mm-hmm.
How does that go? Or does skill always prevail? Or is there a case of no matter what, if one person rolls better, they will win?
Do you think 100%. I definitely think there is a line because, okay, like the battle report that just went up for us. I gotta think about what we filmed in advance. Not yet.
No spoilers.
Yeah. So the Riders versus Urukai.
Yeah.
I won priority. Great. Mm-hmm. I charged with all of my well, no, not all. I think there was like 2 or 3 that were going around the side.
Yeah.
So I charged bonuses, and you won, I think, all but one of those.
That example, though, the charge bonus gives you an extra attack.
It does.
The Berserker already has 2 attacks, so it's just leveling the playfield.
But you were also 2-handed, so you had to get 6s.
Yeah.
Realistically, if you didn't get a 6, the highest you could roll was a 4. And you still won. You basically rolled 6s in all of them. Yeah. So it's one of those. It's like, there was nothing I could really have done differently or better.
Yeah.
I wasn't outnumbered in them. You just rolled 6s in every single one of those on the turn that I should have been able to do some damage. And it wiped out like 75% of my riders.
Yeah.
Or 6, maybe that's a bit much. But wiped out at least half my riders in one go when it was the turn that they should have done the most damage on.
Yeah, I guess that comes down to fight value, though. Because I had the higher fight value, getting the 6 mattered. Whereas if you would maybe put heroes with a higher fight value into them, and
well, even my Royal Guard had the same fight value, and they didn't.
Yeah,
it was just one of those. But because you got it's because you had those 6s on every single one, and you kind of go, well, the 2-handed weapon, you think that's a better chance because you've got the -1. You have to get a 6.
Yeah.
Or I've got pretty much like what does it work out? Like a 33% better chance because you can get a 4 high. Without,
so
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, I get it. So do you think if I played, like, I'm not a good 40k player. I'm not stating that I'm even close to being a good player. But do you think if I played the best player, let's say Andy. So Andy's a guy who plays here quite regularly. He is, or at least was, ranked the best in Wales.
Yeah.
If I played him 100 times, do you think I'd win any?
Yeah, easy.
Do you?
Yeah. Because, okay, say for example then.
I don't think I would.
I think there would be a time because, okay, say for example, if it was with my Custodes, I've got 4 pinfalls. So if one of those games I roll nothing but 4 pinfalls and there's only a handful of dev wounds going into me, well then I'm only losing a couple of models. And in that time, they don't. They like I say, they could get the charges, they could have all the fights first, they could have great like bonuses or whatever. They could have all the sustained, but if you roll a save on every single one, it doesn't matter. And odds are very, very slim, obviously. But say with Custodes, it's a 4-up, which means 50% of the time you stop that wound.
Yeah.
There's going to be times when you just don't wound.
But don't you think he would have better understanding of ball control and moving around and
but ball control comes from going to places and killing them. Like, if you move to the same places, it would be a thing of, well, I'm going there and I've got the advantage, so realistically, 9 times out of 10, I'm taking this area. I'm taking control of it. But there's that 1 time out of 10 which it flops. You completely fluff your rolls. If you roll nothing but 1s, you can't even land an attack. Like, it could happen. If you rolled half fails and the other half gets saved on stuff that should wipe out an entire unit, then suddenly you go, well, that was my thing. And then if the other person comes back and goes, well, every single one of mine is hit, every single one's gone through, and he fluffed all his saves,
I get it.
Like, I think there is a world where that happens, and it's going to be the case with dice games. Because
maybe I just don't have enough faith in my ability. I think there's quite a lot of skill involved.
There is, but if it's 100 games, I think one time the dice rolls just go your way.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Because even the best, they lose games.
Yeah.
It's not like to be the best, you win 100% of the time either. And okay, yeah, obviously they're going to be coming up against other good players if they're like at that level.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a time the dice will just play the game.
It's an interesting discussion, and I want to now prove this by playing Andy 100 times in a row. Same lists.
Done. do it for charity.
Yeah, it was like 300 hours.
6 months.
Maybe we'll just do like 1,000 points. It's an interesting experiment though. Like maybe we should look at doing that, like 1,000 points, 10 games. Do dice play a big impact, or is it just skill?
I guess that the hard bit with that as well would be, well, do you then have to make the same moves every single turn? Because you play the game once, then you go, oh, I know what this one does now, so I'm actually going to go over here and do this instead. Then it's a completely different game again.
True.
I mean, obviously, once you played Army so many times, I guess you get more of an idea, but who rolls to deploy first might play a massive thing. The secondaries you score, that's going to be massive as well.
Yeah. That's a huge element of it. The game we played the other day, like you drew 2 secondaries for turn 1 that you could score. I drew 2 that I couldn't score.
Yeah.
Immediate head start. Okay. So conclusion is tabletop games are pure luck.
I mean, no. That wasn't really the conclusion.
I feel like you just go in this way because of how our game went the other day. Our first 40k game in months.
Yeah. It was tough.
It was a good game though. It ended 60-58.
Yeah, and you won that with a
challenger card.
Challenger, that's one. Yeah,
scored 1 challenger the entire game because I was behind the whole time. Gave me 3 points, won by 2 points.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the new edition, mission pack, I think is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it does.
Definitely a step in the right direction for competitive 40k.
Yeah, definitely helps that. Yeah, things just don't go one-sided and then
or as one-sided.
It just keeps it more interesting.
Yeah, and the twists as well. Very, very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't. I mean, recent games, dice rolls have not been on my side, but I don't think it's necessarily.
Guys, support me here. I'm trying to tell James that it's purely down to the level of opponent he's playing, and it's just my skill, but he's not having it. He thinks it's the dice. Back me up.
Yes. Beornings. That was not dice at all.
All skill, baby.